Chautauqua Lake.
So good first down gain, about 6 yards.
That'll be sold throughout the first half. Get your 50-50 tickets, because I did. And when I win, I want to
Here's Sherman, or Chautauqua Lake. Same formation, 3-back set. Like to hand off to the fullbacks here, but nothing yet. Kinney, right side, nothing doing.
And he is tough.
As Alex Stenson came in, busted up that play, and then Cody Card finished it off. So good penetration there. And that's probably a loss of one or no gain. It's going to be about a 3rd and 4. 41-yard line here for Chautauqua Lake. They had 3rd and long last possession. Tried for a little screen. This one not quite as long. 3rd and 4. I formation, three receivers. McMahon under center. He's going to pitch to Kinney left side. And he's busting a couple tackles, and now he's out around the edge. And he's got one man to beat, and he's not, and he's gone. As he stiff arms his last defender, Chris Persons, and bust one out, and just like that, Chautauqua Lake is up 6-0. Boy, good strong run in there by Kenny. Looked like Sherman had them all wrapped up on that pitch. They had a couple defenders there, but they just couldn't wrap them up, and Kenny just kept those legs churning. Finally got the one man to beat on the sideline and give him a nice stiff arm. And that was about it. So Kinney continues his nice year here.
Quarterback McMahon.
Chautauqua Lake's going to try for an extra point here. Brett Morrison is the kicker. Jason McMahon the holder. And that's a good snap. And it is good. Good kick there by Brett Morrison. So a 41-yard run for Steve Kinney. Really his first long run of the day. 41-yard pitch to the left side as Chautauqua Lake takes a big 7-0 lead here against Sherman. Once again, Chautauqua Lake fans here very excited as they can make the postseason for their first time since the merger with Chautauqua, Mayville with Chautauqua. So they're pretty amped up here today.
The ref wanted to stop the play-by-play call.
So here we go. So Kenny, that was his, just trying to look up. So here we go. Morrison with a kickoff. 7-0 Sherman. And it's a short kick taken by an up defender, and he drops it. And now he's recovered, and lots of Chautauqua Lake guys there. It's taken by an up back. Number 11, David Kelly. Just 46 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Sherman returned out to about the 30.
And that's where Sherman will take over, about the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
A couple punts here on their first two possessions. It's Cody Ryan. He's going to fake handoff, and now a pass, and just out of the reach of Andrew Stetson. But a good play design on the fake handoff and then rollout, just out of the reach of Stetson, but good design.
That'll bring up second down.
42 seconds remaining here in the first. 7-0 Chautauqua Lake on the 41-yard scamper by Steve Kinney. as I mentioned, really the first time he's broke anything loose here tonight. So Sherman trying to get some momentum here. He's 2nd and 10. Man in motion, Persons cross, and there's the pitch outside, and tried to get to the outside, but Cam Baker runs him down. Looks like a gain of maybe 2 or 3. Jason McMahon strung that out and let his linebacker Baker get in there against Chris Persons. It's going to be about a 3rd and
first quarter winds down.
3rd and 8. And that's going to be the last play of the quarter. As it's end of the first, Chautauqua Lake 7-0. Sherman Wildcats 0. And now, take a break in the action as Cable Access is going to bring Cable Access 5 is proud to bring you this game, and they're also going to bring you this paid program.
To be a good father is the most important job in a man's life, but it doesn't have to be hard. Play catch, go to a park or visit a zoo. Help your child with their homework. Sit down together for dinner. Ask them how their day was. Things get busy, and sometimes we all fall short. But the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Okay, and we're back here. We're back here in Mayville. It's 7-0 Chautauqua Lake over the Sherman Wildcats. Good first quarter of action. Both defenses had a stop or two. But the difference is a 41-yard run by Steve Kinney. I should take that back. That's probably about a 59-yard run. Other than that, Sherman stopped him pretty well. Their defense is swarming towards Kinney. Expect to see some now counters to Baker maybe here for Chautauqua Lake. But anyhow, it's 3rd and 10 from the 34-yard line. I guess no gain on that last play by Persons, as strung out nicely by the Thunderbird defense. And Ryan back to pass, and that ball's batted up in the air, and lucky that one wasn't intercepted. Good play by Chautauqua Lake as it
almost intercepted. That'll bring up 4th down.
Almost intercepted there by Steve Kinney. Couldn't tell who got their hand on that, but which Chautauqua Lake's going to get the ball back here, 4th down. Andrew Graham ready to punt. Looks like Nick Zentz is back deep at about his 33-yard line, and there's a flag before the snap. We'll blow this one dead.
Flags on the field.
And illegal motion on Sherman. That's going to put him 5 yards back.
Yes, Sherman. 5-yard penalty.
Cool night here in Mayville.
4th down.
Bit breezy, but a good night for football. Good fall night for football. So that one moves him 5 yards back. And Andrew Graham with his punt. And looks like that's going to take a good Sherman bounce. Going to bounce to about the 44, 43-yard line. No return as it bounces out of bounds. And that's where Chautauqua Lake will take over. So far what I have for Chautauqua Lake, They've tried one pass. Other than that, it's been all Steve Kinney. 7 rushes, about 78 yards. Those are unofficial stats. But as I mentioned, one of those came in a big run by him, about a 59-yard run by Kinney. A play that looked like Sherman had stopped. Had a couple guys there, just busted out of some tackles and busted it down the left sideline. Here's McMahon now, three men back. There's Kinney again.
Handoff Kinney, turning up the middle.
And a good first down gain.
Tackled out there.
Gain about 6 yards.
Robert Gilbert. A little help from his friend.
Robert Gilbert III with the tackle.
5 yards. Ball's at the 49-yard line of Chautauqua Lake.
So just starting here the second quarter. 7-0 Chautauqua Lake. McMahon under center, three running backs. And there's the handoff to Baker up the middle.
Left side.
And there's a fumble. Looks like a fumble on the ground. Let's see as the refs try to figure out who has the ball. Thought there was a fumble.
Out near the first down
Nope.
marker.
There might have been a fumble, but Mayville or Chautauqua Lake recovers, and that's a first down. So first handoff to Baker, goes for about 5 yards.
Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
Did Chautauqua Lake's game against Westfield, and they ran Baker a lot, as most teams are keying on Kinney, and just to mix things up, Baker's right there, and he did some strong running in that 36-0 romp of Westfield. Even though I believe Steve Kinney had 4 touchdowns. Here's a handoff to Kinney outside, and Sherman's doing a good job here. Tackle made by Corey Card, as well as Nick Greiner. And Robert Gilbert III was also there. So one man's hanging on to him, and the rest are finishing the job. Cody Card looks a little shaken up, as he was hanging on for dear life onto Kinney. Gain of about 3. Second and 7. McMahon under center. And there's a handoff to Baker. And was almost knocked down, but he used his hand to keep his balance and scampered out for a couple more before he was tackled. And that's a first down, taken to about the 32-yard line. Gain of 11.
First and 10.
So now Chautauqua Lake using their will on running well, getting things going. Now we got an official timeout. Not sure what the stoppage was for, but we're back to action here. First and 10. McMahon. The handoff again to Baker. And he's sprinting to the outside, and he's knocked out of bounds by Cody Grezik.
Pushed out of bounds by Andrew Sexton, and a little help from Cody dropping.
Looks like a good gain of about 9 yards. 9 or 8 yards.
Second down, and about a yard to go.
So now you're seeing Chautauqua Lake and Cam Baker involved, and he's had a couple good runs here. Here's McMahon again to Baker. Fullback up the middle. He's got some room left side, and he's gonna hit the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Chautauqua Lake. So as we mentioned that last drive. You get these teams starting to key on Steve Kinney, and all of a sudden you're going to have that fullback Fullback loose with a fake. Yep, you get all